Yeah.
Going into that room.
Got that back door. All right.
Maybe you're saying.
Yep.
So where we at, DM?
You are
So anyway.
cold dark place. So last episode was pretty much all combat. It was crazy. It took a lot longer than I thought it would, but it was really cool, really amazing. You guys started out really just kind of focusing on the Bone Devil. Finally got him down, but you guys were having a hard time pinpointing the wizard because he was invisible for most of it. You guys finally wore him down to where he was not invisible, and then finished him off. You guys have a couple areas left of this cavern area that have been unseen. Again, you guys took some pretty heavy hits. A lot of you went down. A couple of you were at death's door. The cleric finally had to heal. Belmir got taken control of, and ended up turning against his own teammate Ember for a little bit there. Really good episode, really fun, great combat. But now we are out of combat. It is silent. It is really quiet, except for you do hear. This is something I didn't really keep up with in the past episodes. You do hear that sound a little bit louder coming from this direction. It's kind of like it comes and goes. It's kind of like, and then after a minute or two, it happens again.
Oh yeah. Wave.
Any questions?
I don't know. Why is Whisper alive?
Where?
Yeah, she
all
was
the
on the
way.
wall. She was
Yeah,
she was
she was on the.
She's just like
Yeah.
she's like that mole. Just moves
Upside
around.
down.
So,
Oh gosh.
So after
my
GM,
God.
I would like to go up to Mormusk and check out what he's got.
Okay.
and I would like to pick up the dice that he kind of threw at my feet after I kicked him away. Now I'll collect the dice.
Yoink.
Just kind
Those are my dice.
of jumble in my hand, feel the weight of them.
Mm-hmm. So you notice that these dice, as I'm pulling this up real quick, they're made out of bone, intentionally made out of bones.
Okay.
And the numbers that were carved into them look like it's been rubbed in blood. Like whatever details and roughage kind of is kind of like we dry whatever. It's very obvious that it was rubbed in blood so that the details and the numbers can be seen.
Can do I feel anything magical about them or anything?
No. Looking at my character.
Give me an arcane check.
There we go. Not that I have anything. Not that it's great. 15.
15. There's nothing magical about the dice. The dice are not magical.
Okay. Cool. Then I'll just pop them.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay, so you're gonna go poke Mormus.
Yes. Would anybody like to help me with this?
Well, since
Is
I'm right
that the
there,
wizard
yeah.
dude or the skeleton dude? Who are we?
Will is
I'm
asking
right there,
for
so-
assistance
Tiny
to poke.
wizard.
Yes, I'm right there. I'll help him with the 12. So yeah.
Oh, good thing you helped me, because... Okay, that's better. Investigation is going to be 22.
22. Okay, so you go over and you kind of, again, you had cast a shatter against him, which really kind of decimated a lot of his clothing, a lot of stuff on him. It's kind of like ripped and torn. You can see he's just very like a very thin little gnome. Little bits of his beard kind of chunked off. As you lean down to investigate, start to kind of investigate him, Phil, you just crap the shit out of your pants.
What?
Mm-hmm.
But I got healed!
That's
He did.
You
Remember?
did.
Yeah, we
I'm sorry.
restored.
That's right. Yep. Never
I
mind.
sucked it right back in.
But
That
he
is right.
felt like he was
That
going
is
to.
right. Yep.
I was like, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
Did he trap himself?
And then
He
the
trapped
podium
himself in
kicked
an
in.
instant shit spell.
I Groundhog Day.
Oh man.
Ow.
That's
By the
it.
seat of your
Okay.
pants.
All right.
That's
So
saying-
very good investigation.
What was that School of Magic in Castle of Noobs that he gets? Biological aromancy or
yes,
something like
biological areas. Yeah.
All right. So you find a ring of protection.
So good.
Wait, what a protection?
A ring of protection.
Okay.
and a ring of spell storing, which has one more casting of shield.
How about, does he have any wizard book on him at all, or any fine parchment or ink?
Yep, so he's got ink
Wow.
pen, he's got a spell book, parchment, one sheet.
That's fine. I would like it.
Oh, do you have your notes from last time?
In my book, then, yes.
Okay. I think I was at 17.
Oh, that's right. Did I write everything down in my book?
Yeah.
Dude, what bit you?
Wire wheel.
Yep. Wait, did I write it down in my book, or did I give you a piece of paper that you were supposed to write down in your book?
That's a legit story.
I don't remember seeing a wire wheel.
It may have been meat involved.
Oh, yeah.
There was meat involved.
Okay, so that's what
Mr.
he
Denny,
has.
I believe it was on a piece of paper, and I think it got thrown away.
Alright, no worries. I think it was 17. I think it was.
You find a few kind of scrap pieces of notes tucked in his cloak. Most of them are destroyed, but you see some scattered gibberish in, let me see what he's doing here.
Plus, we're probably gonna take a rest anyway.
In Gnomish. Which I
We
don't think
should, if
any
we're
of you know Gnomish.
They're too
But
small.
it's a very, like, scattered.
We will go ahead and bring those with us anyway,
I mean,
until,
Val
in case we
does.
find somebody that knows.
Yeah.
She's a halfling.
I mean, they're all little people.
It's all the same.
The most racist comment. They're all the same, right?
What do you mean you?
What do you mean by you people?
You know, the better race.
Again, background sound.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do?
Does it sound like that sound that we keep hearing? Is that like a breath, like of something huge, or are we talking like it sounds like surf?
I think from previous description it sounds like surf, like waves,
Yeah,
which is it's a wave echo.
yeah.
So
I'm guessing we're close to the ocean.
I know we're out of
Either that or
combat.
room.
I know the bad guys are dead, and I still like try to get her attention by just being like,
The baby
"Where's the dragon?"
Oh gosh, it's here!
Yeah.
There be dragon.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
still try to
it's
get-
just the dragon snoring in the other
Yeah.
room.
I try to get their attention by just kind of being like, "Woohoo, woohoo," even though I know we're out of battle.
Squeakity, squeak, squeak.
And then I start going like this into the room. Woo! My dog's there. I start going into the room. And I'm pretty sure the two of them are just like, oh my gosh.
Sounds
It's
good. So you make
possible.
your way into the room. Again, you see kind of like what seems to be a storage room.
Is there still like a block of gold?
No, there's nothing.
There's a
a
door
door
there.
here.
Okay.
Okay, so then I am going to investigate the room. I guess I'm looking for.
Cool door.
Well, I know there's a door first, but in this room right now, I'm looking to see if there's any treasure or hidden things, or like, should I be like, there's a barrel, there's a box, there's bags. Should I like be cutting into the bag? Should I be like,
Yeah, my bag.
I don't know, all
Do
of
it.
that.
It was
Do
right
it.
there.
And also, it was within 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Yeah,
30.
there's no traps.
So there shouldn't have been a trap on that door. I
Well,
would've
she
checked
did
that,
like
but-
120 feet.
You mean the one
Yeah.
that's over
So,
here
um,
on the floor?
Looking for anything in this room, and then I'm planning on opening the door.
Sounds good.
And they can help too. I don't know if they want to come in or.
Are you
I
gonna
can
help
go.
her?
Yeah, I can go over and help.
Yeah.
Oh wait, both of the healers in a potential like bomb scenario. Maybe I'll stay outside the room.
Okay.
Anything out here if you want.
Well, I
Yeah.
did
Not
just
too
say
worried about
We've
a
got
sheet
one
check
healer
for
in there.
traps.
Yeah.
But what's
Oh, okay.
behind door number?
Yeah, but
Hmm.
to have both your healers in a room where like if they both die.
What are you talking about? Falco's over there.
Oh! To have your best fighter go down right now, yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm waiting to see
That's
if I'm
funny.
getting help looking around, which
I
all of our
could- I
eyes
could
are.
resist.
But
It's only funny because it's true.
it's possible there was like dust in her eyes when she came through the door. And then
Only
which one am
funny
I
'cause it's
doing? No.
Investigation.
Oh my god. Have we not played in like a really long time?
Just a D, or yeah, D20, you get 10 or higher. There you go.
Yeah, 19.
Oh yeah.
Advantage.
Oh good, I'm glad I got to roll twice. So 15.
15. Absolutely. So, you notice this is, again, there's it's not organized. There's just piles of stuff that's been, yeah, thank you
Knock it over.
for disorganizing it.
Yeah.
You can tell that this room was used in the past as a more organized storage area. I will give you what is in here. You find 150 gold pieces in here.
Nice.
Interestingly enough, there's a wooden pipe with ornate platinum filigree kind of inlaid into it.
A pipe.
Let's see here. There's a green potion bottle.
Stab nipples.
And I throw it at her. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, we've got friends.
Shatters. It was the poison bottle.
Oh yeah.
Melts her skin.
There's a bunch of like incense. We'll say there's 200 sticks of incense.
Okay, we'll say the pipe was on the dead guy. That makes sense. Who's smoking any guy?
Did we loot the monster guy?
No, no, no. I'm just in here real quick and then opening that door.
Sweet. Is there a handprint? Maybe this time it'll be a footprint.
There's a few regular weapons like a long sword,
Cool.
a spear, shield.
Can I open the door?
You can.
You can certainly try.
As you open the door, there's a big pile of fucking gold.
Is that the technical term?
Yes.
That is a
There's a
unique
sign.
measurement.
Like in D&D Beyond, big pile of fucking.
Yeah.
I should have made a custom
Officially.
Val is
It's full
alrety
gold.
in there.
It's worth like 2 copper.
Right, that's great.
And I just
love it.
reclose the door and I go, and there's nothing.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
And I go.
So I
see
found my
that.
room, guys. Where you stay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my claim. Okay.
Right, guys?
It's up to you to share
Oh.
or not. But it'll be 1,650 gold.
We
All
are
mine.
going to
No.
buy. Yeah. Why
How
are
much
you
does
so
that
heavy?
weigh?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Why-
was like,
why?
I'm just like.
You're jingling a lot.
So
Where'd you get the jingle bells?
I look at Artemis and I go.
With your mouth
And I'm
open.
like, I see it.
Yeah.
It's like this glow game.
Yeah. She just did it verbally. Like I see it, and I go. Oh, okay, good. We're talking.
Hey guys,
Oh,
what's
we're
up?
I was just waiting for somebody else to talk first.
Okay, and that's, you can see there's like bags of grain, there's various, probably a keg or two of booze, some kind of meat or something like that. And that's pretty much it in that room.
Dude, we should bring the bags of grain and stuff to Phandelver and help them with that.
Yep.
Wow.
Seems like a good idea.
It got
You pulled
burnt
that out
down.
of something.
And into the bag of holding.
Stop that notebook.
And then back over here, I want to
That
light a
is
torch
numb.
just
I know,
so I can
right?
see and continue to explore.
Okay.
Uh,
Again, it's pretty well lit
Oh,
because of
child.
the, because that spell that first went off is on a timer, so it's still.
Oh, okay. Well then, keep the torch right. Alright, so I'm just gonna. I'm gonna just move up around the corner, give Felix a scratch on the head as I walk past him.
Scritch, scritch.
I will assist
and
him
then
in
take
this.
a look.
Scoochy,
to see
scooch,
what's.
You rotate that.
By the way, do I have any side effects to being?
I think you're still. You got cured of poison too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So after
Maybe just
combat,
a
you
million.
something that I was really bad at keeping track of. You go into exhaustion because of your frenzy, so you have a point of exhaustion.
Because of my frenzy?
Every time you use frenzy and you come out of combat, you have a point of exhaustion.
Interesting.
It's
Which
just
is
I was
amazing.
really,
I do.
Yeah.
I was really bad at keeping track of it, which would have affected other things.
Other
but-
things.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
No, that would have affected a lot because I went in and out.
Yeah, because it was free rage for you, free frenzy for you. I was just bad about it. Anyway,
I'll remember that.
It looks like just what do we see?
You see another area, and there's piles of skulls. You can kind of see I've got these little deals all over the place. Again, on the walls, there's all these skeletons that are kind of embedded into the walls all the way around. And
Any
you
of
see
them
how
have
the
any
pathway.
loot?
What's that?
Any of them have any loot on them? Like
The skeletons?
rings or gold teeth?
No, they're just bare skeletons.
Are any of them bejeweled?
Bedazzled.
Investigate.
Yeah, do I see?
I just
I will help you.
bejeweled.
10.
Okay. Ooh, good.
I didn't hear what you were investigating, sorry.
Oh, I was just kind of investigating the area to see if there was anything worthwhile.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
So, investigation 17.
17. Again, you see this is another pathway down this way. You do find a barrel of arrows. This pathway seems a little more moisture coming from this area. It's you probably get a little bit of a breath of fresh air coming this direction.
So do I hear? Are the waves louder this way?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I see why you chose this cover to hold up in. It's got ventilation.
I can feel the air. It's just brisk.
So is that a door right there next to me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I go and open that?
I was just about to say I was gonna go around to
Okay,
find
so
the door.
Belmer and Phil go over and open the door.
Yes.
Alright.
Hold on,
Check
let's
for traps.
Go ahead and roll.
We saw him reaching for those dice.
I do not see anything.
You do not
No.
see any traps. You kind of lean against
I
this
don't
door.
either.
Okay.
I think we're good. We just kind of look at each other. It looks good to
You
me.
kind of tap on it like you're looking for a stud.
Yeah.
I'm like listening to the lock.
Lick the door.
I don't hear any breathing, so the
Alright.
door's not alive.
Go ahead and kind
door
of
is
pull it to the side there. The door opens.
Okay.
Fortunately, nothing happens.
Thank God.
Go ahead and pull that aside.
We're a professional investigation team here.
Can I see my character real quick?
You see a much more, I wouldn't call it organized room, but a much more used room.
You can just
This
go
seems
with
to
the
be
string.
where what you might consider an office.
Right now,
There's like
a picture.
a cauldron, a desk.
We're running over now.
There's, interestingly enough, there's a huge like, there's skeletons in here. There is
Any in the
a
closet?
giant,
I wanna find out what points.
a giant skeleton, like a big
Oh.
skeleton of a giant, like hanging on the wall where that skull is.
This is the creepiest bedroom I've ever seen.
There's like
This is a lovely room of death.
there's a couple pots boiling.
Good
I'll
pull.
tell you.
Yes, nice.
Keep going.
And again, there's a desk with books and notes and all kind of stuff. So this is obviously his creepy office.
Alright. Well. Is that actually a chest there?
Oh, this is a.
Yeah, there's chests and all kind of stuff.
Wizzy week. What we see is what we get.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go over and check out the chest. First, I will investigate for traps. Denny, would you like to help me?
Yes.
Roll.
Rolling.
Helps.
18. Plus whatever.
Wait, but if you have 3 points of
Now I want to hear
exhaustion.
how he's
Oh.
helping you to look for
Oh,
traps.
whoop! You're right.
That's not for helping.
No,
Yeah.
but I just mean like, just remember like those things.
So I got a 13 on the first roll, so
I didn't know,
17.
sorry.
17. Okay, so you're just looking at the chest.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to make sure it's not a mimic.
Ooh, hit
Okay.
my next
So
point.
you've fallen for this before. You kind of
Fool me once,
take the
asshole.
point of your sword and kind of poke it a little
Like
bit.
throwing pebbles at it.
Yeah. Okay, so
Throw one of my mushrooms at it.
Turns out the table behind you is the mimic.
Yeah.
the table.
Joke's on you! I rubbed the mushroom on me!
You just hear moving towards him. What?
Yeah,
soaks
it
into
does
your
not
skin,
move
you
or
start
anything as you
hallucinating.
poke it. You come up to it and kind of unlatch it. It's not locked. Seems like he uses it
Oh,
every now and then.
So
go
there's
ahead
no
and-
traps involved on it.
Go ahead and pull 6 cards.
Whoop whoop!
Do any
As
of the
well as there's a Dragon Guard armor breastplate.
Whoa.
Ooh.
do any of the 3 of us that were in this room have a bag of holding on us?
I don't know. We have 2 of them between the group.
I was just curious because otherwise I was gonna like role play that
That's
we all
six.
3 of us just like jingle over to everybody. Yeah.
I think there's 6, right?
That's what my character would do. She'd be ridiculous about it.
So who wants a card?
Yeah, who's the?
Sure.
It looked like who's the sidekick in Hook, where when they're getting
Smee?
Oh,
Smee,
yeah.
when he's like,
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh,
So many good references tonight. Okay, D12.
Oh, right. D12.
what about Smee? Smee.
Shmee.
Schmee.
Oh, Shmee's me.
Can.
It must be the coffee. That's what it is.
Already?
do I have this?
Thank you.
Oh.
9. 9. Man.
9.
9 Nicodere.
That is the weirdest loot for a higher roll.
Can I use your...
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I'll just go that. Alright. Didn't help.
Sorry. My health is... my computer's health. The
We
cord isn't strong.
found more gold.
Oh.
Yay. Ugh.
I want to keep my.
So, Andrew,
Yes.
I know that smell.
15 gold.
Yep. 15 gold. Okay.
140 SP.
If I
Silver
had a
pieces.
9 instead of a 10, it would have
And
been a good
100
roll.
copper pieces.
Really? Mine was the opposite.
John.
Okay. I got 16 gold. And that's
I got fucking clothes.
Me too.
well.
Were they the good
Dude, you guys have gotten so much better.
I know.
I'm not disappointed.
I
It's
mean,
just weird.
I feel
What
like I
kind
could
of
be
clothes?
pretty.
So I got
Yeah.
Exactly.
a brightly painted
Princess Leia
dulcimer
outfit.
and 2 sets of fine clothes,
There you go.
and a disguise kit, and a set of saucily decorated playing cards.
Saucy.
Sausage.
Them some
You
booty
know,
cards.
Yeah,
you know
some
you're gonna
nudie
keep those,
cards.
right?
Some nudie magazine cards.
Oh, it's close.
Some
They're
Vegas cards.
pin-ups from the 20 years.
I got a 2nd level warlock.
Phil's gonna
spell.
pocket those cards.
Cool.
Yeah.
She actually
Need
got
warlock
something worth
stuff?
it.
No, unfortunately.
Oh, it's wizard stuff.
Yeah, I rolled a 10, and if I'd have rolled a 9, I would have gotten a wizard cantrip. Spell scroll.
That would have been better.
So,
There's
wait,
so much
is it my
power.
turn? Sorry. Where are we? So I got a stoppered flask made of hardened leather, reeking of wet fur.
Ooh.
I know that
That's
smell.
my
Wait,
kind
wait,
of
That,
drink.
that bugbear though.
It's called Potion of Animal Friendship.
Oh.
Ah,
That's
must.
from the scent gland.
Yeah, I was just gonna
That's legit must.
You know,
say. You did it.
that's
Instant
that's,
friendship.
It's rut urine.
that's deer pee.
Exactly.
I can give you this
It's a
to
good
type
season,
it all
though.
out.
Yeah.
It's a good vintage.
So, I found a trunk containing fine maroon doublet and hose and a matching ball gown.
You found hose?
A hose.
She got hose.
I got some hose.
Gets lonely in the cave.
And then a smaller set of each made for children, so 4 pairs. A vial of cologne perfume. I don't know what that is, but sure, I'm keeping it. And then a perfect
cologne.
pink pearl worth 100 gold pieces that I palm and pocket into my jewelry making kit.
You
And
never see this pearl.
I will be making a necklace.
Worth 100.
What pearl?
Yeah. Perfect pink pearl worth 100 gold.
Okay, so that's what you find in the chest.
You just take
Oh,
that
nice.
back out of the.
Oh,
Nice.
goodness.
Nothing?
Just take it back out of the bag of holding.
So
It's
what do
gonna
I'm gonna go check out his desk there.
be- Along with the
And
perfume.
what do I find there?
Oh, it's a desk.
Give me investigation.
What's
You
called?
got
that?
Danny, would you like to help me?
Synthetic.
Yes, sir.
Danny
Oh,
runs over.
I know.
Hang on.
Oh!
Nat
Ah!
20, baby!
Should have had
runs
you
over,
investigate.
Splits the desk in
Oh, it's
half.
not usually. Yeah.
Oh, so it's a
Just rips all the
Damn.
drawers that were locked and
These
everything.
dice are terrible.
coin.
Do I get a card for
Coin.
that?
Yeah, CLOY.
You want to give him a net
Yeah.
20 coin?
That would be
Yeah,
So
We need to get rid of this dice.
damn, you should have done the investigation
I'm
for that.
okay with that.
No kidding, man.
That's what's been. Oh my
I got
gosh,
a
sorry.
12.
Y'all smell
My
This is
aura
like
was on
living
fire.
in that box.
That's what I would do. That's what I would do with my life.
Okay, so you
Mine,
find a whole bunch of
Y'all stink.
notes and a couple tomes on this desk. So obviously this is kind of like his scattered brain note-taking area.
Oh.
You do find, again, most of it's in Gnomish, but you do find a few phrases in common. One of them that repeats a lot is "the dead cannot die." you find, let's see, where is it? A couple tome of enchantments. You'll have to check those out. There's one that is, it says volume 1 and volume 3. They're pretty damaged, but you might be able to check them out later. And that's pretty much, I mean, there's candles, there's incense. It seems to be kind of his study, note-taking, crazy idea area.
No volume 2, huh?
Nope.
We're missing the middle section.
It's always the
Can I go loot the monster?
What's that?
The monster.
The
You're
bone
gonna head
guy.
back out and check out the bone?
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me investigation.
Wait. I'm standing right there. Nope, 3. Never mind.
So
Okay.
was the 6 loot cards for including this room
No.
too? Okay.
That was disgusting.
A 5?
That was disgusting.
Well, somebody
Okay,
else has
so-
a lot of loot.
I think I'm like +2, so.
Yeah. So this creature is obviously just pure bone, mostly. I mean, there's a little bit of like nasty sinew on his chin,
His heart's still beating.
but no, there
It had no
is no
heart.
heart. You do find one bone that is harder than the rest.
That's called a Nusik.
And you can write that in your inventory or whatever. But it does seem to be like if bone is processed or whatever or something like that, just to where you use processed bone before you process animal before.
I
It
could make a
seems-
dagger out of it for you and call it
Seems to
the
be
bone
harder
blade.
than the rest of the creature.
Yeah. Okay.
Somebody else.
Just
Craft it for me.
Just
I'll
put,
make a boner blade for you.
Bone devil bone.
So what you're saying is that Belmere got a hard bone.
A hard bone.
2 people are allowed to investigate something, right?
Yes.
So somebody else can still
Mhm.
check out the
Yeah.
creature in case.
Yep.
I think.
2 people can do one.
Well, I don't think he harvested. He was doing an
He didn't
I was just
harvest.
He
doing
was,
It's
but he
just-
rolled really low.
He wasn't
did an
survival.
investigation check.
He just did an investigation.
So he was just checking it out. He wasn't actually harvesting anything.
So you can harvest.
So nobody's done that check yet.
Okay.
But
Yes,
Sarah was
harvest
asking
the
about
hard
investigating
bone.
for loot.
Yeah.
Is what
And
I
just
think.
stuff on him.
Technically.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were asking about for harvesting for him or from
No,
him.
it specifically said yeah.
Anyway.
But okay.
Harvest
We-
it.
Can Denny help her
Yeah.
since he's already done
Ember,
the check?
you're right there. Can
He can assist. He can't do another.
Yeah.
14, which means that I'm going to now roll lower than that. Wait, I get to roll twice.
Yep.
So
you're doing
investigations
survival, right?
plus 2, so 15 again.
Oh, you're doing another investigation.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
wait. Should I though?
Harvest.
No, you don't need to investigate.
Okay, so
Yeah, because
we're
I investigated.
okay.
No,
So
harvest,
no,
which
good
is a
enough.
survival check.
So harvest. So I don't know what my survival is. Plus 4. Ooh, I like that better. So for 17.
17. Okay, as you're looking this creature over, you hadn't noticed before because heat of the moment, heat of the battle.
Yeah.
You begin to notice all these little embedded trinkets in his bone, in his body. There's like little knives. There's little necklaces. It's almost like they were taken from victims.
Are we able to take these off of him now?
You just took them.
Okay.
Let's say you get
There's-
a gold necklace, a knife. I'll say there's a couple other just put small trinkets.
Serial killer
Okay.
trophies.
Yep.
I take one of the
Oh.
knives for myself and I put it in my boot.
Mm-hmm.
A small knife just because.
There's a couple like
I laughed because we were
unique.
having a conversation about hiding knives and boots yesterday. With
Yeah.
my brother and
Oh, yeah.
his wife about D&D.
There's a couple small coins that aren't traditionally currency coins.
I hold on to the
I
coins.
never go anywhere without.
And then like
them.
the necklace and whatever, I'm gonna give to whoever has the bag of holding.
Cool.
So I need to write that down, that I took a knife and 2 coins, I'm saying? Okay, sure. Why not?
Okay.
I'm going to check for traps on this door to see if it is safe to open.
Sounds good.
Not 20.
Oh my god.
Alright, you sneak over there.
No.
And just really take your time on this door. You're like very thorough.
Oops.
And you're almost disappointed that there's no traps on the second door. You did such a good
I've
job.
never been so sure in my
You-
life that it's trap free.
You look around and Val is nowhere to be seen. You're like, fuck it.
The the one time I do it by myself. Nobody's watching.
We're so used to doing things without checking that we're all staying back.
So I'm
You
going.
got that 20-foot distance?
How's it going in there?
Everybody's afraid to get near Phil.
Didn't hear any boom.
On the plus side, there's no mushrooms, so I'm gonna go
And they
in.
haven't cut the fence.
I'm the one with
Did
like
you
a
find the
Sphincter's
loo-
feeling nice and tight.
Oh,
Did you
boy.
find the loo room?
I'm going to check this room out.
You go in this room, again, it looks like just a little storage room. Go ahead and give me an investigation.
Culinary board.
It's going to be a 21.
Alright, you find, there's some little shelves with like little bags and stuff like that. You can tell this one isn't used for a whole lot more storage. But you do find 427 gold pieces,
Nice.
and there's 3 diamonds worth 100 gold each.
Ooh. So how does the resurrection spell work? Do you need 1 diamond that's worth 300 gold, or can
It doesn't- I
3
don't-
separate 100 gold diamonds
It
work?
doesn't matter because it just
If
says.
it doesn't
Or no, it's
specify-
powdered diamond. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
No.
Has to be powdered.
John,
Is it
what was
So
the
we can
quantity
just
of
powder
gold
up the
pieces?
3. So we now have
427.
enough for another resurrection spell.
So let me look
If we
real
need it.
quick.
Let's kill Phil.
Revivify.
I don't think it was
Revivify.
powdered.
Test.
Yeah, that's right.
I think it, and it, because some of them
It
say
just says
a diamond.
Yeah.
Does it say
This-
diamonds?
It's
Yes.
a diamond, isn't it?
No.
Mm.
It
Diamonds?
specifically says diamonds worth 300 gold pieces. So
Cool.
whatever
Yeah.
accumulates to that. Which
Rad.
which the spell consumes.
Fantastic. So that's another spell for us
If we need it.
if we need it.
Otherwise, you guys can just put them in your
As you
teeth.
pick up one of the bags, teleport into another
Are
dimension.
do you still have your diamonds for your revivify?
Yeah, we only did one.
Because
We
I
did
I
two.
thought I
Were
used
you the one that did it?
I used one.
We've done
and
two.
So
then
I
you
have
kept
mine
yours.
then.
So then I can
Well,
take
You,
the
you
diamonds.
saved his brother and the random guy. Oh no, the random
No,
guy.
he was
just
alive.
healed. Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
We only
You
did
did.
one.
Yeah, the one on the altar was the one I had to revive.
Mhm.
So you did it. I still have my diamonds.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. That one.
Righteous. Okay.
So
Which
she
he-
wants
which-
these ones.
Yeah, so if you hand them to me,
So I'm gonna go back out and share
You'll
what
make-
I have found.
You'll make pretty jewelry out of them that we can then quickly use.
I'll stick a chain around them and wrap them and stick them on my neck, and then I can pull them off and heal somebody.
Like a Dragon Ball.
Yeah, this is exactly.
If anybody's interested too, I found his study and I checked it out a little bit, but I don't feel like I did a very thorough check of his workbench. If anybody else wants to go look at it, might find something else. I don't know. If anybody's interested, just thought I'd pass it on.
Talking to a wall and you come out of the
No,
room.
I said I came out and shared what I had
Just
found.
that.
I'm with you guys.
I don't know, friends. I think it's time we went topside.
And then coincidentally, I shout, I feel fresh air this way.
Do you really want
The
to
ranger just starts
Or you
sprinting
find-
down the
Do we
bridge.
feel?
Real-
Do we feel like it's been investigated or not?
Real quick,
My
well, I mean,
investigation.
I did like a 13. I found some stuff, but I don't know how important it is. Probably not gonna find anything else. But real
You
quick
guys
before we
hang
go, I want to also do a round of harvesting on him. Specifically, I want to try and get that poison tip
Survival.
tail.
For his tail?
Would somebody like to help me with this?
I'm still standing right there. I'll try. Come on.
Golly.
I don't roll.
Should've- Nat 20.
There you go. Card.
I get cards for that?
Okay, there we go. So that is going to be a dirty 20.
Nice. Okay, so you definitely you take your time because you've had up close encounters with this stinger. You're very intrigued by it, so you kind of take your time with it, and using your knife to kind of separate. There's like this. They're long. It's not like a bag gland. It's almost like a vein or sinew.
Oh, cool.
It goes back into the stinger, so you kind of snap the bone and pull it out. So it's like this stinger, what would be like a huge claw for you guys, that has these two little deals that go back.
I'm gonna try to make a spear out of this.
Don't drink it.
You mix it now.
It tastes like jalapenos. Do I get anything else from him at all?
He said he didn't do a good job running around the room.
Just make a note that it's from him.
Okay.
The office room that he came out of, so I'm just gonna walk up, poke my head in the door, and Sure, I'll look around, but then I'll be like, all right, I'll take a closer look. So I'll investigate.
Sounds good.
So you're going here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because he said he was like, I don't know that I did it very thoroughly, so.
Okay, let me help. I followed you. I'm behind you. I can see you.
Okay.
I rolled a 1. I did not help at all.
Okay.
When I walked into the room, dust came up into my eyes.
Well,
When
the
you
dust
walked
in
into
her
the
eyes
room,
also
like,
made me blind because
There's
I rolled a
a
5.
stench in
Yeah.
there.
Oh.
You just leave.
And we turn around and leave
Yeah.
because I rolled a 5.
Okay.
I was hoping for more.
I just start coughing. Go. You're right. Walk out.
Yeah. You're right. We didn't like that room either.
Before I go this way, is there still light this way, or should I?
It was, I believe, 120 feet from here.
Okay.
So
Why are you still
a little bit maybe down the tunnel. but
Why are
not
you
that
still
all the way.
exploring when we're all half dead?
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's go
Come
back to this room
back.
right here and
Let's go
rest.
back to
Just
town.
rest.
Air
Try
this
all the
way,
air.
Well, then
I'm
breathe
lighting
it
up a
and come
torch.
back.
and I'm checking out this way.
Okay.
We're doing this. Okay.
Falco kind of waits for a little
We're
while as
all
you guys
to the death.
run around investigating like little ants in all the rooms, in and out and back and forth.
I believe Artemis.
And then he just
Yeah,
Artemis is like 5 steps ahead of him. So you guys start heading down this little tunnel area. Again, there's just a hint of a fresh air, maybe even a little bit of breeze coming down this way. You continue.
Yes.
You're
Okay.
being lured by the dark side.
Is everyone else joining, or
I will join them as well.
Yeah.
Felix,
I'll
what are your
go ahead
keys?
and go.
What are your key senses?
oh, good. But there's stuff over
Or
here.
you
Okay.
can just keep making me go with.
We're assuming
Which
she's
room?
with us as
Yeah.
well.
So as you continue down this this little cavern here, you got your torch. You're able to look it down. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's kind of dim. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. You come down to
you want me
where
to
the
be
tunnel kind of opens
Look at
up
all this.
into a very, very large cavern area. And you can see why it's called Wayback Cave. There's kind of a platform area, but you can see it's a very like
okay health-wise, or you have to?
rounded
I
horseshoe
actually don't know.
open area.
I'm gonna stay very much to the
And the
back. 'cause I only have
platform
17
dives down a sharp cave or sharp drop off, and then there's waves that are hitting that sharp drop off. It's kind of a bubble, if you would imagine, a cave bubble, and at one end of the horseshoe is just a little bit of an opening to where outside waves are kind of hitting and kind of flowing in a
So
little
it's
bit.
like a horseshoe beach type.
So there's not a beach.
Well, I just mean, like,
it's
I'm
horseshoe
trying to-
into a cliff.
Okay.
If that would make sense.
A cliff that drops or a cliff that goes up?
Goes down into
Yeah.
the water.
Alright.
Yeah.
It, which is like a wall, but.
So you're
I'm sorry, we just have-
you're standing on a plateau like this,
Yep.
and then in a horseshoe shape, you've got your plateau, and then that goes down into
And then
the water.
there's a lake
So
or
we're
water.
standing on a
There's
ledge,
water.
basically on a cliff.
Yeah.
And
I
there's
just
water
really
down
want to
below.
make sure we're picturing it right, because we haven't asked questions appropriately
Yeah,
in
no,
the past
ask me
because
all
we
the
haven't
questions.
pictured it right.
If you don't have a clear picture, make me describe it better.
No, you. Yeah.
Okay, so
And this is so about probably 400 to 500 feet wide.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot!
So,
This
I-
thing is huge.
So-
How tall? How tall
Oh,
is
it's
the bubble?
it's a good 150 feet high.
In that case, I would like to arrest you guys. I am tired.
I am beaten up and bloodied and bruised and broken and.
well,
I need
follow us then, guys. Dude,
I
no, we
need,
gotta
I
back
need
up.
a,
There's nothing
well,
dead
because
ends.
we
Let's
can't,
go
we
back.
can't
Let's go
let
back. Go
you,
back.
we can't let you
I can.
just die.
Okay, it's a pretty view, is what I'm taking it as, and it's like, all right, well, look around.
Well,
So
Do we rest in the open there, or do we
Nope.
rest in one of the rooms back here where we can shut a door?
I'm going back to the smelly room.
If you go back to the
smelly
treasure
room.
room, it wasn't smelly.
So with this, so we're coming out on this cliff, cliff face. We're kind of high up. Are
And
there
you've
any
got about
other
a 40 to 50 plateau that you can.
side to side? Is there? I'm assuming it's.
It
you said
wraps
it's
a little
dome,
bit.
It's a,
It doesn't go all the way
there's
around.
Nothing, but there's no other entrances, poke holes up.
You don't
Okay,
see any
so
other
then, yeah,
entrances.
I'm turning around, and going back.
Okay, sounds good. There's this moment of like peaceful calm where you take in, especially you,
Yeah.
taking in this fresh breath of air.
Die! Fresh air!
There's not a super amount of light coming from the entrance, but the smell of the sea, the fresh breath of air, the moment of calmness is refreshing.
Well, since we're right next to this room anyway, and it's probably the best kept one in the whole area, what do you say we take our rest and hold up in this study?
Let's do
Go
it.
ahead and take a long rest, so
Yeah.
that you and I can shake these points of exhaustion.
How many exhaustions do we lose per long rest?
One.
You guys start to come into the room, and I'm already like,
Oh, you're on the other table.
I'm on the table meditating.
Screw you guys.
Okay, so everybody wanders back in here. I'll let you guys know that you guys are probably only about 2 to 3 hours into your 8-hour day. But if you want a long rest here,
Yeah.
you certainly can.
Oh,
Or at
Let's
least,
just take a short rest because.
yeah, let's take a short rest and spend some hit dice.
Gunnar
I
is
will-
still waiting for us outside. We
Yeah.
shouldn't just leave him waiting for 8 hours.
That
while-
is true.
hours?
Well, they died. They're gonna
Hey,
try
they're
to
just-
walk back out.
They're just waiting there. It's like, did they die? should we still wait for him? How long is it?
Weird.
Oh,
No,
are we
no.
talking about Gundren or
Yeah.
whatever?
Yeah,
Gundren and the I
And his
forgot.
His brother. Yeah.
dude face.
Where would
The problem with a short rest
Well, you
is I
have
don't get
Gundren,
any
you have
spells
his
back.
brother Noondro, and you have the Rando guy.
Oh right, the rando guy. Forgot about him.
Yeah.
So we'll take a short
I
rest.
think we just take a short rest.
So did you guys go get them or
No, we're just resting here and then we'll go.
short rest?
Yeah.
Short
an hour.
rest.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can
Hold
use
one
your
around.
hit dice if you like. Take an hour rest. Ember, you have a really high passive perception.
Yeah.
What is
So-
it?
18.
Holy crap! I thought mine was high.
So as you're sitting in this stinky ass room, everybody's hot and sweaty. It's kind of creepy. You're looking around. It's pretty obvious that there's this giant skeleton on the wall. But you, because you're a jeweler, notice that there are gems embedded into the forehead of this giant skeleton.
Whisper also was 18.
What?
I'm a
So
17.
you guys would both know that.
Yeah, we're all 17.
We see things.
Passive percent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really,
mine's
let's
Okay.
low.
But because she's a jeweler, it really stands up there.
Ah, okay.
Oh, shiny. So, carefully, because we do everything carefully, I'm gonna walk over,
Mm-hmm.
Eat it.
maybe a check for triumphs. Yeah, making sure there's no like buttons on the floor that I'm about to step on. So being cautious, because the guy was a wizard, right? So who knows what he's booby trapping. And then, can I take a look at it
Yeah.
closer?
You said you wanted to check for traps first.
Yeah. Is there anything on the floor?
Okay, roll for investigation. Specifically looking for traps.
What about me?
Trisha,
What happens if I
do you have your dice? Will you? You're standing beside me. Will you help me?
D12s.
I'll be like, "Psst, whisper.
Because fighters have D10s.
She's like, I am whispering.
Where would
I know.
find it in mine?
I'm just rolling to help.
Yeah, she's just rolling to help to see if she can help me.
Can I make
I
Ezra
thought
roll?
those were mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got D12s.
D12
I got
plus 4.
a 10.
Okay, that's class. So you get advantage.
No, mine's +3.
Oh,
just-
that
I
is
think it's
very
plus
good.
your
Okay,
constitution.
Okay, Constitution
Plus your
modifier.
constitution.
Oh yeah, because mine's +4 and mine's right there +4.
17.
So you
have an
17.
18 Constitution?
There are
Holy
no
that's the one I put
traps.
points in.
You don't find any.
Okay.
You kind of
So
crawl
it's a
around a
+3.
little bit.
Yeah, mine's
looking
16.
Really good.
Does her aid roll
mine's
count for another one, or does she need to roll
No,
again
it's
for?
separate.
You have more constitution,
Separate?
so
Counts
you
for
have
one
a
roll.
+4.
Okay. Will
If
you
you're
help me
17.
look at this skeleton
it says
too? What do you
+3.
think? Because your nature, I'm jewelry and wisdom
I mean,
and
no.
stones and all that. Let's go.
So D12 +3.
14 to help.
Mhm.
Okay. So I want
So
to
she kinda, like,
investigate.
Climbs up on the ceiling.
Looks
Looks-
upside down.
Yeah, looks
Hold on.
upside down, and you're kind of like hopping up and down, looking at
However
this
many
giant.
Oh yeah, because she's taller than me. she can see a
which
little
is,
more.
that actually tells me
Which you
here.
have 6.
6.
So you can do
Oh,
16,
not
12
this
plus
one. 12.
So you're just kind of
Consider me
investigating
healed.
these.
The bones,
I
the
thought it was also
skeleton, the
keeping
stones.
Okay, so again, you see this is obviously a giant form skeleton. You don't know exactly
this
what,
way?
because there's a lot of genres of giant. But you see that these gems, there's 3 gems. One large one on the bottom, a medium in the middle, and a small one on the top. And they're all red, and they're embedded into the skull.
In, like up his head or like
Up
across?
his forehead, yeah.
Oh, okay. A little and a medium and a big one.
Mhm. They're kind of diamond shaped too.
They're what?
They're diamond shaped.
Okay.
So you guys are doing a short rest.
Does it look like I can pry them out?
You can certainly try.
Can I lend my hit dice to people?
It doesn't work like that.
Fairly helpful hit roll dice.
I don't have to use any of mine.
So the skeleton that's in the wall, does it look like
The giant one you're looking at?
yeah. So does it look like it could get out of, like, does it look like it would come out of the wall?
No, so it seems like it's just hung there.
Okay, so it's not like embedded into the
Yeah,
wall,
it's not embedded.
but it's hanging there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Just for good measure, and I'm gonna separate the head from it.
You're just gonna run
Do
up and
I
grab it?
let you come over here and take the head?
I don't know. Are you gonna contest it?
Clothesline.
Sweet. I don't want this thing to come alive on us when we're trying
That's
to.
that's what I'm thinking. And I'm standing here looking at it, going, arcane shit, arcane. Hey Falco, you probably know the most about arcane. Do you know much about animation, reanimation? Do you pipe up and say that you know stuff?
I have no idea.
No.
I've got.
I mean, would you like me to make an arcana?
I'm just thinking my arcana is not.
Mine's a
strong
+4.
enough.
I don't know if anybody's got higher for that. For Arcana.
Really, Phil? You know our
Hell
arcana?
yeah!
Okay, well, okay. Before we do anything
I got a
crazy,
19 intelligence, yo.
You got that.
don't always show it. I'm just gonna put that out there. You don't always.
That's
show
you're
Let's just
thinking
say
wisdom.
He thinks he
it. He thinks he knows things.
He did
Okay.
eat those mushrooms.
Well then,
That's
I'm
that's
gonna.
a wisdom thing, not an intelligence
Feels
thing.
like, oh, still go.
Exactly. So I'm gonna roll a 12 to help you. Will you come over and take a look at this before we
Yes.
touch anything? Will you do an arcane check and see if maybe this
So
is
Phil
like an
starts running
animation,
over to
animated?
rip the head off, and you can kind of see
Like,
it in his
stop, stop, stop,
eyes.
stop.
I'll
Yeah.
see if there's any kind of spell.
And the jewels are mine, bitch.
I don't care about the jewels. Okay, so that's a dirty 20.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
You do not see anything arcane.
No spell evidence cast on him.
No.
No juju hanging around.
I'm gonna kind of flick it, listen for resonance.
Your finger hurts, but nothing else.
That's
Okay.
solid, alright.
Do the jewels look like rubies or?
They don't look like rubies that you've seen before.
I get my, like, I don't know, I'm not a real jeweler, but my character would know. But I get the little eyepiece out where you like inspect jewels and I like hold it up to it, like,
Mm-hmm.
what's going on? So I take a look. Do they look like they're like pretty good quality? Like,
Mm-hmm.
they're nice.
Yeah, I mean they're well cut as a jeweler.
Who has a nice knife? Can I borrow a nice knife?
Was that little knife I took nice?
Does it have to be nice?
Max.
I have lots of daggers.
I just need a knife.
There you go.
Something sharp with a point.
You don't have a
I have
dagger?
dagger.
I don't
I
know.
thought that's part of your jewelry
You
kit.
probably have.
I probably have a chisel. I was just thinking knife. No, you're right. Anyway, so I'll take the knife because I asked for it. Sure.
Did you say knife?
Knife.
Knife.
Yes.
That's
And
what they are.
am I tall enough to reach his head?
You probably have to get on someone's
Hey,
shoulders.
Whisper, can I get on your shoulders?
Sure.
She's up on the
She
same
can climb
time.
No, I'm just like, here, let me pick you up.
Yeah.
Okay.
grab
She
you.
reaches down from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Hey,
It gets me under, like, gets me under the armpits and just like holds me.
That's
Her
not-
legs are.
Thanks. And I like try to pop it out. The
You
big
need a
one.
straight check.
Okay. Oh, not bad, not bad, not bad. 19.
Absolutely Absolutely. So you kind of dig. You, as a jeweler, you pulled stone out of rock before.
Cool.
You kind of wedge in there, and this has obviously been embedded, so you know it can probably come out. Kind of dig around the edges and pop it out.
Awesome. And the middle. I'm gonna do all three then.
Okay, just give me one strength check for the other two.
Oh, same thing. 19.
All right. So you now have a small, medium, and large
Oh.
jewel.
Okay.
Red jewel.
Okay. I like it. Thanks for your help, guys. I didn't want to blow us up, but I'm gonna make something nice out of these, or get
In
them
your notes,
appraised.
just make sure you notate where it's from, so that
Okay.
if you ask in the future.
Awesome. Thanks for helping, guys.
Giant.
When we get back to civilization, I'm gonna. These are like super. I feel like they're rare. I think maybe getting some party funds or maybe some money to send back to my family. I don't know.
It's okay.
Or
He's not
more
crying.
material to make more jewelry.
Oh, there it is.
All right, thanks, guys.
He's like, that's all I got.
Do I see anything else hanging
You heard
out
your
that's
voice.
weird or?
No.
Okay.
But you, the two of you, don't get your short rest because you did this during the hour.
I don't need it, so it's fine.
I think you're.
I'm dying. Well, someone heal me.
So as everybody comes, I don't know if you were sleeping or not. Probably don't need to sleep for an hour, but as you guys are trying to chill and hang out, you see all this going on.
Because you have to do a short rest for hit dice, right?
Mm-hmm. You come to the end of your hour. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna head back out, and well, kind of curious about since we hear waves coming from the other way too. How we come down this
That's what I was thinking.
pathway?
Let's just check out what's in here.
Okay, so this is a pretty dirty area. As you guys start to head that direction, you guys gonna keep going. It opens up and you see very familiar faces and a forge.
Oh, we've come full
So-
circle.
Comes back
Oh, hey.
the other way. Oh, okay. That one pathway that was blocked before,
That you
or
guys
that we could
guys
have gone.
blocked. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we came back the other way.
From a forge area,
Where
So you guys are now in the
Gunrid-
forge room.
because there was that way we could go. Okay.
Mhm.
I always get lost underground.
She
The
just kinda
ranger's like fucking fuck.
There are
No landmarkers in here.
If there were trees,
She
that'd be
starts
fine.
going around marking them.
I've got chalk. Just drawn a line.
We had been doing that, I thought.
Okay. Well, Gundren, I think we've.
You're
cleared the cave.
alive.
Of course we're
Amazing.
You had doubts?
Well, I mean, no.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for your vote.
That was not convincing, Benjamin. I'm not gonna lie.
As you see, one of them hands some coin behind the back.
We have that on us? How rude.
Shady business.
He hands me some coins. No.
Anari was betting against us.
I walk past and never change. Let's get out of here.
Sweet. Sounds great. Do you know how to get out of here?
That way.
I mean,
If I remember the where we came, so we're coming straight across the exit where we came.
So we need to
in
go straight.
is straight back the other way.
Yes.
So I remember,
Well, first, as I recall, when we parted ways, you were gonna stand back and kind of check out the forge and see what you can find. Did you find anything useful?
You found a handprint?
Wait,
I did find a handprint.
You found that handprint, huh?
I did, yeah. Were
Bloody
able to-
frustrating, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I also found a dead priest. What happened there?
Yeah, we already told you about that.
Okay. Well, just checking if your story stays.
we
tell
found his
me,
hand.
'cause I
I
don't
don't know.
remember.
We do have his head, and I pull out the head.
Kind of shudder.
Yeah.
I don't want to know anything.
Conan, back up.
Not
I
ignorance.
just-
What is
Oh,
Yeah, possible deniability.
That's what it
I'm not gonna tell the clan about it.
I'm gonna eat it. I mean, crap out of it.
So, were you able to find out unlocking any of its secrets?
No, that is above and beyond me. I always
Oh,
knew
damn it.
that.
Is that what
I knew the secrets in this cave were above and beyond my knowledge, but I know that
Yeah,
once we get back home, there's gonna be people that can come, activate the forge, the portals, all that kind of stuff.
And we are
Oh,
gonna go
really?
ahead and keep this priest god rest him with his head with us, so if we need to ask him any questions, we can. That's why we've been keeping it. We've got
That's
spells that
fine.
we can cast on this severed head, and
It's a
it
little
can
dark
talk
for
to
even you,
us.
Phil.
Well, you know, I want to say it wasn't my idea.
Who
but
did that?
It was definitely not me.
He looks around and he looks at Inaria.
Yep. It was her.
Sorry.
Sister.
She has had necromantic
I thought she
tendencies.
was the healer.
I think she's a closet necromancer.
It's always the not so quiet ones. That you
She's
gotta worry
definitely got her hand slapped by her goddess for doing some necromantic spells, but you didn't hear it from me.
And then I just walk over and stand up between two of you. Just stand up.
Whoa! I think she hears this.
Like you guys talking about.
So about those bears.
Yeah, so the bears.
Well, shall we head out? Are you guys rested? I think we're pretty rested. We got a couple games of chess in. while
We
they're waiting.
I think there's a couple of the party members that might be able to use another few hours.
We can. Well, I think we're in good enough shape that we can make it out of the cave. But I don't.
I think
there's
so. Have
anything-
we cleared the whole cave?
I think so.
Yeah.
Have we explored everywhere?
Did we go down that
Yeah, we
other
checked
branch?
this way.
This is where
This
you
is
guys
how we
are
came
now.
back,
Went back
where we're at.
to the forge area. So
I feel like there
think
were a couple pathways that we couldn't get through.
There was like the room with the doors, and we only went through one door.
that was the
There
main
was only
forge. That was
one
the
door
forge
you
area.
guys haven't gone through. But that's
Okay,
That
I was
was
just
next
about to
door
ask the
out.
DM. We as players don't remember, but I feel like our
There was
characters
one
would
door
remember.
where it was between the statues.
Yes. Yeah.
The statues that had
The
gems for
gems in
eyes.
their
We
eyes.
couldn't quite
Well-
figure that out. There was another handprint, I believe.
There wasn't a
There was a
handprint.
handprint. Okay, but it was the two statues.
That's right, yeah.
Diamond that or gems for eyes. There was a door at that end.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to get paid, so we should probably investigate that.
Wait, what? Oh, because we had to clear the whole cave.
Per our
Yeah.
the
Right.
terms of our contract, we need to go through the whole thing and clear it.
Well, I hope there's a footprint because I think
Handprints
Hopefully
have not
the
been very friendly to
Goliath
us.
can apply his foot to said print.
Well, we
With
did
some
try the
force.
technique
Yeah.
that we have now discovered since of trying to see if our furball can go under the door.
Yeah.
We have not employed
Sneaky,
that trick.
sneaky.
So, I guess the only question is, do we want to take another short rest here or there?
Have we
I'm
taken one?
fine. I don't need one.
you didn't because you helped Ember check
I
out
might
that.
not be able to wild shape
Okay.
unless I
Unless we rest more.
So what?
Do you need a long rest or a short rest?
don't know, I'll have to look at it.
And now that we have Gundred, that's his name, right?
Yeah.
After 3 years, I would like to rest more, you guys. I'm tired.
Yeah. It's been a long
Okay,
day.
so you
Well, this
guys
is
are
as
in-
good a spot as any. Better than most.
I'd say short
Yeah.
rest. Let's-
Yeah.
I just
Short
hug
rest in the
Gundred and I
forge
just
room?
kind of like.
So this
Oh,
is
my head
our
on the
second short rest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna spend. Let's see. We didn't really find anything except that pipe. I don't care about that one. It's gonna thinking I would investigate the forge a little bit more, but I think we've come to the conclusion that when the cave gets repopulated, it'll be active again.
Well, if
just
we're
not by
ever.
us.
Sorry.
Um,
We're gonna get repopulated.
Then it did go.
Does anybody have any use for? You know what? That ring of protection would probably be really good for you.
There's
Because
only
it
one more
wouldn't-
charge, right?
It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be armor, so you could use it
Protected
without
from
losing your
hidden stupid-
unarmored defense.
The
Yeah.
spell, the ring of spell storing had one charge left with shield. The ring of protection.
Is
Yeah, that's what I'm
passive.
talking
It's
about for
passive.
him.
Oh yeah.
So he could use the ring of protection.
That's a
How
really
much
good
AC
idea.
does it give me, or?
I think it's one.
I think so.
Just look it up.
Sweet.
So you had it, so I think you just flick it over to him.
Okay, so
Flick you the ring.
Oh, but
He
if I
catches
had
it
I'd
and it's
get
just
20.
he's
You're
like,
saying that I have not done any
Put it
resting
on my
yet.
and then as he
because
continues, it's like it kind of
Investigate
grows and
the
grows
skull
until
with
it's
the
like
stones on
And
it.
then are
Just
we
your pinky
taking
toe.
a short rest?
Um,
I think we're gonna
Yeah.
take one now.
Okay.
Would anybody?
So
Except
Does
for-
anybody want this ring of spell storage?
I'll take it.
Would it be? Well, you've got one, don't you?
No,
We
I
already-
have a. Oh, actually, I do.
We have one
That's
already.
empty right now.
Is it? We already had one, and I think it could do one spell. I don't know who has it or where it is.
I'll trade you this one for the empty one if you want.
Can't you put spells
Because
back
I
in
could
it
use
if
it
you
in your spell
concentrate?
stores because I have like
You can cast a spell.
very few spell slots
That's
ever to burn.
fair.
I don't mind if it's empty.
Hello. I could like store a healing spell in it.
Totally could.
Let's not trust her.
And by healing, I mean thunder.
You guys just stare at each other, there's no words, and then you continue your conversation.
So anyway,
You actually start talking. Yeah, I think so. Let's take it off.
I could store healing in it.
Air five.
Good, but would you?
And we turn around and she's still standing there.
Maybe.
Guys.
I won't pinky promise on this.
So with that, I will attune to this new.
I didn't say it was like a mediator.
So I've also got this short sword of wounding. Does anybody want this? I am going to unattune to this one. If anybody's got a use for it.
What does it do?
It is that one. It's a short sword, so it's a
Short sword
D6.
stuff.
And it every time you hit somebody with it, it inflicts a wound on them. So which can stack. You can as many times as you hit them, they get another wound. And each wound does 1d4 damage
Oh, extra, like on top of the
Yeah,
actual hit.
on top of the
damage.
d6.
Oh, interesting.
So if you hit them 5 times, they've got 4d4 or 5d4.
At the start of their turn.
Yeah,
I remember that killed me once.
it's a good sword. It served me well.
And that's
So I'm
every
thinking-
turn.
If he hits every turn, every
Yeah,
hit
every time you hit them,
adds a wound.
if they don't heal, if they don't have somebody that heals them
They
of
have
that
to take
wound,
an action or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
details were, but
they have to get
remove
it.
a wound.
Yeah.
Yeah, an action removes a wound.
Interesting.
So does anybody want this?
Ow.
But
Your weapon's gonna be better than this.
Oh, it's an actual sword.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
short sword. It's a d6.
Can I like duct tape it to my?
He's gonna tape it to his forearm like an
Yeah.
assassin's dagger.
Yeah, World War Z style.
I don't think it was good
No?
for me.
I don't need a short.
I haven't been up. I haven't been.
How about you? What do you have for melee?
I have daggers and a moon touch sword.
I'm gonna flip the sword in my hand and catch it by the blade and hand it to you. Handle first.
Okay.
What? Because your moon touch sword is that's a d6.
It is.
Kona's trying to figure out
D6 plus 5, yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be much better than the moon touch sword.
Okay. But it glows, I like it.
You can still keep it.
Actually,
But
because
for
it
combat,
glows, I should give it to someone who doesn't have night vision.
oh, that's fair. That's very fair.
Just did.
Who could?
Maybe
Val.
I'll offer it to Val, yeah.
Of course, she's also got that kick-ass sound barrier rapier thing that
Oh, yeah.
like
Well, she could carry both.
she could use it like a torch.
Yeah.
Some of the chicken frozen.
It's
Yeah,
not,
and then
it
I
comes
can
out.
fill
it's
it.
not one that you have to attune to.
I have. I actually. I have
So,
that
I don't know
staff
if you
of
did it or not, but he's
adder or
all of it.
is
alder.
when
It's not
when
AL
it's
though. It's
done,
adder.
Okay.
like, so
ADDER.
pressurizes.
So you
But
now
it
have a
turns into like
scimitar
a
of wound.
snake and it bites. But we should like sell it because.
Is it
So
a
the
scimitar?
key is
Scimitar,
on
yeah.
that
I don't
bucket, so
see
it's not
anyone.
actually on the keyboard, and you leave the steam in it for like 5 to 10 minutes.
I mean, I have no reason to use it.
Yeah.
Okay, what you guys doing?
Because like she lives.
We are
It's
resting.
gonna be a shopping episode.
Minutes upon she like.
Alright, so you guys are gonna 1 hour rest in Ford room.
So I'm going to
yes, I
attune
want
to that ring.
actually-
Yep.
So, okay, you guys are
I
tuned
need
to
my
the
short
short ring.
rest.
Yep.
And
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah. So she said with like.
Okay.
Do I have? Is that going to take up my full rest, or do I have time to
The pressure
look
down.
over that wizard's
So, yeah,
scroll
she
to see
said
what
just
he's
like
got
couple
in
minutes.
there, or that wizard his
Because, like,
his
the longer
spell
you
book.
do it, it's gonna get
Oh, are you gonna?
Yeah.
So you don't want it to be
But you're
too
tuning.
long.
Right.
Yes.
But she also said
Can't do
don't-
both.
That's what I was
I'm
asking.
going to
Do I have time to do both?
Are you
Like I'm not gonna
It
like
takes
try
1
and
hour to do
I think I
that.
left it.
I'm not gonna try and to I'm not trying to absorb a spell. I'm just looking at it to see what spells are in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to
Uh,
plug it
so
in.
Should only take a few
Don't
steps.
burn
You can't
yourself on
technically
the
do
oven,
that because you're
I
focusing
just
on the
used
tuning to your.
Okay, that's fair.
Do you want me to?
I don't leave it for
I guess it needs to feel.
since David's not here.
That one. Let her rest and
Well, he started out.
everyone else is
Alright.
taking it.
Uh,
I think I have
are you guys doing it, Denny? You guys.
I'm good. I'm good.
Are we taking a break or what's
Cassie,
going on here?
or sorry.
Oh,
Kara?
I'm just hungry as well.
Okay. So the plan, everybody is taking a 1 hour break in the forge room. Are you guys doing anything during that time?
No.
Okay, good. All right.
Stacking
So
stones.
stack. Making a little sculpture. So 1 hour has gone by. You guys have attuned.
Oh, we're good.
Alright,
What would
let's
you guys like to do?
we got one more room then to investigate to really clear this cave. Let's head back up to between the statues.
Okay, so you guys make your way down south through the. You guys kind of remember now, getting your bearings. You go through the door into the big great hall where you fought the beholder, and then go again south through that door that you guys again had a problem with, and then hang a right, kind of where you were fighting the zombies area, and then just past that area on the right there is again you come to this massive stone flat doorway. On either side is the large golem figures, kind of half embedded into the walls, just sitting there.
How long does it take us to get there?
Oh, half hour or so. I mean, you guys, it's pretty direct, straight down.
So, Gundren, what do you know about these things?
Oh, these are the guardians of the gateway. From what I remember, from what I heard.
Alright, what's
Reading.
the gateway?
What do they
The
got?
gateway is the portal back to Neverwinter.
That.
Do you
Have you found the key? And he kind of points to the wall. There, to the hexagonal imprint into the wall
Have
next
we?
to the door.
Have we found our I don't remember any hexagonal shaped objects. I don't believe we have. Is there a way through it without a key?
There is no way.
Well, ballsack, Gundren.
He kind of goes up to it and kicks it and says, "It's a solid fucking wall, Phil."
I don't know if you've got some kind of secrets, like push this pebble and that one, and maybe there's like a workaround.
Wait.
I'm not like you. I don't stick my finger in holes.
Well, maybe you should start.
Alright, so there's not actually a door here to another room. Alright, then we cleared the dungeon. We can take the long way around.
I mean, does that count?
I don't know. But
I feel like we should find that hexagonal key. That seems like important. It'd be worth a few extra hours of searching the cave for that key and be able to teleport directly to feckin' Neverwinter rather than spend a week and a half traveling back.
Gunner pipes up and says, "Is this the last area that you haven't investigated?"
As far as we know,
as I remember.
Then the cave is clear. This is just a portal back to Neverwinter.
Right.
If the cave is clear, then
If the key is lying around, we should find it so that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
also true.
did you guys investigate each room? Cause
I mean, we could certainly go around and try again. Every time we've gotten into a room, I feel like we've
so what would
we've
be? He
investigated.
kind of chuckles. The brothers are kind of looking at each other like we could, because they're adventurers. They know you. Sometimes you miss stuff or lose stuff. He's like,
Yeah.
why don't you guys take a moment? It would be less time if you guys look through your bags, see what you got, and if you don't have it, we can go find it.
Fair enough.
Well,
Do you want us to roll for looking through our bags?
What about this? I pull out the dark gem. I don't remember that you
The
described
black
this
one?
shape. The one that I took off Nesnir, which opened up a portal, I believe.
yeah.
Didn't open a portal.
Oh.
The gem.
The dark black one, yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, that's weird. He kind of like starts staring at it.
Don't touch it! Don't slap his hand.
No.
No.
Hold on to this.
That's definitely not it. It's not a hexagon.
Okay, that's right. Well, fair enough.
Shapes are hard.
Maybe.
Flashback to Phil's as a baby with like a square peg in a round.
Maybe it morphs into the correct shape once it gets close enough to the lock. We don't know.
Yeah, we live in a world of magic.
Yeah.
I don't know that I want to put that object of dark power near a magical portal.
Yeah.
Let's not do that, maybe.
But
Release the kraken.
My arcana sense is saying, don't do that.
alright, and we
But
should
Phil's
all
being
look through our
cautious.
bags though, just in case, because there were a few rooms that we looted where we just kind of shoved shove things in our packs. So.
True. So we're gonna look through our bags.
Okay.
Okay.
Do it.
Are you wanting to roll for that?
That's a question for you.
Yeah,
How does that
how
work?
would work.
Really, it's up to you.
So do we all roll?
You can
We
roll.
each have our own bag.
I'll give 2 people a roll,
I didn't really.
Who's
that?
got the highest investigation?
I didn't pick up
Mine's
a lot
plus
of
2.
or you can spend a
I
few
think
minutes
I
looking
do.
through your notes. It's up to you.
Yours is
Or
whatever
can
I
we do
wanted.
both?
Investigate.
If one fails.
So my
Whoever
invest-
actually has the bag of holding.
my investigation is a +4.
This is
Who's
not
who's higher?
It's gonna happen.
I think I think Val's is definitely higher. She's got like a +9.
Pretty sure
Something
Val's
stupid.
is the highest. Mine's only +2.
Oh shoot.
Is it just cheese and tomatoes?
Well, and then it's the pasta and the chicken. And then if I
Kara, what's your
have candy, I
investigation?
do,
See,
like,
Val's
fries
had
and
the
then
entire
all
time.
the
She's
jokes.
been
Yeah.
But right now, I think
Val has a +9.
Great.
What's yours?
+1.
Okay, so me and Val then, I guess.
Okay.
Yep.
Then you want to roll for Val? Roll a d20
Would
for-
somebody like to assist me? Shit, 18
All right.
+9.
Every other day I'm fine.
So I've got 18 as well.
Okay, so
So
you
hers
guys,
is 27 and mine's the 18.
so you guys sift around, and Val, who has been completely avoiding all the combat and who has been in total like loot mode behind the pack this whole time, is very in tune with searching for things.
Yeah.
So she's looking through the bags. Nobody else really having much of luck. She does pull out a hexagonal stone.
Holy crap!
That you guys had pulled before.
I was using this for a back scratcher.
Yeah. Oh, yep, there you go. Actually, Val finds a very nice scimitar and those things with the hexagon stone.
She did actually have
Oh,
it.
you
all
did
this.
actually have it.
That's awesome.
That's
You looking for
awesome.
this?
So we're all like searching around. She's just walking up to it. Oh. We should run. Wait.
Oh, that's funny.
So she pulls it out and shows you guys this hexagonal rock stone that has what seems to be like an eye kind of etched into it.
Fought out. Everybody. Good job, team. We cleared the way of Echo Cave.
So who wants to be the first to jump through this thing?
Hi.
I will.
She's like at the door.
It's like, everybody move.
YouTube GTFO.
All right.
That's really funny because when we found all that gold, I was gonna say that we should just stop and go back to town, and then come back, and then we find a portal.
Glad we didn't spend hours trudging.
Right there.
I was gonna let you.
That's really funny.
That is fun.
Okay, so we put it in.
Okay,
Portal
so
opens.
as you place the hexagonal in there, kind of a little bit of a blue soft glow imbues around the hexagonal, and then you can see this like blue trace kind of go into and around the doorway, kind of slowly lights up, and then this sparkly water-like shimmer starts slowly covering the flat surface.
I was just gonna say that.
Very similar to that, yeah. You
It's
can't
like a
see.
very calm Stargate.
You can't see on the other side, but it's very similar.
You'll
to
just
a
die
Stargate.
when you turn it on.
Hold on.
So there's just like these soft ripples in the door.
Did we go investigate the U-shaped
You
cliff?
guys looked at it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
looked
it
at
was. It's a 400-foot cliff. That's.
Well,
yeah.
we should walk the cliff and see if there's any like
There wasn't.
stairs.
There wasn't anything else. I had
Hidden
asked.
stairs.
It was a U-shaped
There's no stairs.
Oh,
opening, but not like a.
okay, DM.
Phil just jumps off and dives into the water.
Not Phil. Phil does
dies.
not like water.
I know. That's why.
Sinks to the bottom.
As the door begins to activate, the eyes light up,
Are
and
they
then
blue too?
what's that?
Are they blue too?
They are blue. Yes. The eyes blue, and you can see kind of traces where like parts of the mechanics would be separated. You can kind of see underneath.
Or start to move.
Kind of lights up and stuff like that. The legs step forward. They take one step.
Run!
They look down at you guys and just kind of stand there.
I'm like, hand on my axe, like,
Just move, guys.
just
Waiting
wait-
for
ready.
Diablo to step through.
Easy, fellas.
Gundren's, he's like, woohoo, yeah, alright.
We've done that.
No, don't worry. These are just the guardians. Unless we don't fuck with them or the cave is in danger, they're not gonna do anything to us.
So because we are in possession of the key, does that mean that they're like, we're alright? We're not classified
Yes.
as invaders from them?
Absolutely, yes. We're not gonna be attacked unless
Unless
We
you
are
looted
technically in
something.
control of
there are
this, so they're guarding
spells.
for
There are
us.
spells that have been cast over them that they will recognize an intruder to the cave.
Fantastic.
Start going through the portal then.
We're just.
I'm gonna pick up one of the grains of sack that we got from the room. Alright, ready when you are.
I'm
Okay.
gonna put my hand up right on the like epicenter of the middle of it and just kind of push against it and see
Mhm.
what happens.
Okay, so like almost like a little bit of a bubble. There's a little bit of a tension, kind of imprints a little bit, and then through.
Can I see my hand once it's through?
He pulls it back.
I'll
Is this
pull
a
it back
stump?
a little bit.
Skeleton.
It's a
Yes.
stump.
Do I still have a hand?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just
You've
gonna
been
go through it
splinched!
then.
Okay, so she puts it. She
You got splintched.
pulls it back, and then she just jumps through.
And I think Felix will follow me pretty immediately.
Yep, quick, one quick hop.
I go, huh? That's usually what I would do.
The rest of you kind of
Oh yeah,
wait.
you're desperate to get out of
You're
here.
kind of like listening and hearing if there's
No
any
screams?
screams or anything.
Her head pokes
You
through.
guys don't,
You
you
guys
guys
got
don't
it?
hear anything.
You
You
guys
don't
go.
see anything.
Well, I'll follow.
Alright, let's go.
Falco says,
I'm going through at this point. I'm just like, I see her go through and I just like run towards it.
Oh.
Let's do
okay,
this.
everybody.
I just yeah.
If we're
battling things, we're gonna
Usually
be
form a
like-
line, form a
Phil-
line.
Reserve one.
Phil kind of hangs back for a second and is the last to go through because he's really reluctant to leave this place.
Before I leave, I grab a rock and I throw it through. And
Okay.
then I go.
All right. So on the other side of the portal. I'll get there.
Who gets hit in the head?
On the other side of the portal.
Everybody
You
roll the
see
dice.
Artemis, you step through first. You kind of quickly jump through because you're excited. You're hoping. You come into a very dark, very large open room. There's stone pillars, very low lit sconces.
Let's say that when I ran through, I did like a jump and a somersault and then I come up.
Preparedness.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
With my sword and just looking around.
Ninja stance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Felix kind of jumps right next to you.
Battle stance.
Yeah, battle stance, tension, very quiet. Again, dead silence.
Until I
Give me a perception check.
It's another game.
It's back to the beginning room.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a water level!
17.
17? Okay, you have dark vision?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you look around and you see this room has not been used in a very long time.
Like
There's
there's dust and
dust
cobwebs.
everywhere. You're in kind of like, there's almost like a half circle when you come through the portal, almost like it's a welcoming, there's decoration, kind of carving, inlay in the stones. It's almost like it's an honorable place, transition.
Okay.
As you look around, again, there's large pillars in the room. There's one door. At that door, to the side, there's what seems to be a guard sitting on a chair, asleep.
Asleep.
Mhm.
Okay.
A few moments after you enter, you do this quick perception. Falco comes in behind you.
And I'll just like hold up my arm.
Yeah,
And then, well, since it's hard for me to see, I light up a torch.
you light up a torch. After you light up a torch, a couple of the others come through.
How much you want to bet?
It's still dead quiet. Everybody's super tense still, and then pink in the back of the head, a stone, and then Belmer follows through.
Oh, I thought for sure I was going to hit the guard.
No, he's way.
Oh, he's way out there?
Way out
I should
Okay,
have
so
put more
who did you
force
hit?
into it.
Yes.
What the hell?
And then a few moments go by, and then Phil comes through. Whole party comes through.
Gundren and his brother. And
Yeah. So they're coming with Phil. they came in through before Phil.
Okay. I will cautiously advance across the room over to the guard.
Okay, absolutely.
Just put your gauntlet on his shoulder.
Just kind of
So the
Nudge him.
brothers just kind of like take a moment. They wander off to the a few paces off to the side, and they just drop to their knees and start like
The ice fell on it.
taking a moment of a reverent moment to themselves. Yeah, and the rando guy is just like doesn't know what to do. He's just standing there like.
I'm kind of just like, kind of the same as them, but not on my knees. I'm just turned around at the portal and just staring at it.
Who's on their knees?
Wait, there's a
Gundren and his
Brother Nundra.
brother.
so I'll go up and just kind of shake the guard,
Mhm.
just shake his shoulder.
Okay. You can see he's in a full armor, but he's just kind of slumped forward. He's got a spear. He goes, "Ah, fuck!"
Whoa there, buddy.
It's very,
Whoa.
very like elderly guy, like almost not fitting his armor.
Are we talking like Indiana Jones and the
Oh yeah,
Last
the
Crusade.
Templar.
Absolutely, yes.
I
Very-
walk up and put my hand out and go, "Hi, I'm a
He shambles to his feet like he's an old dude, like old human. He shambles to his feet. Oh shit! Fuck! I'm dead. I'm fired. And he reaches for he's grabbing for the door. He's gonna bolt.
No, slow down.
Easy there, guy.
He pushes open the door and he starts running out the door, and he's gonna try and push the door closed behind
Should I
him.
I'm
command him to stop?
I'm gonna hear all this
sprint after
commotion
him.
and I'm gonna go with them.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see. You roll something here. Okay. As he's trying to push the door closed, he's an old guy who just woke up. He's having a hard time pushing the door closed.
I'll just walk up and
Like
push
my
on the other
negative
side
one
of it.
strength.
Yeah. He's got like, fuck, and you just hear him start like shuffling. He's not really running, but you can.
I dart after him and I grapple him.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I was about to
tackle
say,
this
so
dude.
you don't tackle him.
So he said grapple. He said
He
grapple.
said grapple, so he's just kind of like big guy, like
Oh,
puts his
boy.
arms around him.
What's your grapple?
You picked up your
Tell me
guys.
you failed grappling this guy. Yes!
Wait,
Oh,
plus
he's-
what?
He's like
Plus
Mr.
what?
Burns in
It
The
doesn't matter.
Simpsons.
Strength check.
He's like Mr. Burns in The Simpsons.
I
I
think-
crush you like a paper cup.
I think the old man stumbled and he just missed.
Yeah.
Was that a strength?
It was a strength check.
So it's a 7.
7? Alright, well, he got a natural 18.
Ouch. He's slimy.
Somehow, Belmere goes to bear hug
Above
this
his
old
head.
dude.
I didn't realize he was so skinny, okay?
Just above his head.
He grabbed his armor and just slipped right through the armor.
Apparently, so I will say this guy is a veteran, so he knew some way of slipping out of your grip,
Okay.
and he's gonna just keep shuffling
He's
I'll
slippery.
yell
down this
after him.
long hall.
Wait,
Peace,
what
old
are you
timer.
doing?
Peace, we're friendly. We're
Give
friendly.
me persuasion.
I could also make him stop.
That is going to be a 17.
17.
We mean you no harm.
I just don't want to spell cast him, if that works.
Okay, so he rolls 1 above 17. He's still shuffling off.
Oh, you son of a bitch! And I'm gonna start going after him.
I don't want to hit him on the head. I might kill him.
He's looking over his shoulder, just shoveling.
Try to grab him. You're lower center of gravity.
I'm gonna grab him and try and restrain him.
All right, give me a strength check.
Son of a bitch!
Wow, this guy is slippery.
I got a nat 1!
I'm gonna do a cartwheel and like try to knock him
We
down.
fought beholders, we fought zombies, we fought necromancers and demons and bone devils, and this old bastard is kicking on
Half
us!
awake old guy.
Can I throw a stone at him?
Like, I don't want to hurt Grandpa.
Yeah, I'm afraid to hit him.
So since
Okay.
I'm not very strong, but I'm very dexterous, so
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna do a cartwheel and try to like at least knock him down.
Or
Give me
get
an
in front of him.
acrobatics.
Is there a doorway he's headed to? Another doorway?
So you see
Please roll
in the
two.
distance, there's doorways left, right, but he's just going straight. He hasn't
It's only
passed the
a 10.
doorway yet.
Alright, form a human wall! Everybody get in front of him!
So I'm watching this
Wait,
happen.
Wait, is he faster
Your
than us then?
acrobatics check was a 10?
We are not doing
know.
well. We should have rested.
Wait.
Can I try to grapple him
I was gonna say,
again?
can I
Okay,
try-
so
can I-
you
can I try
you
to
don't
go
do
out
a
again?
beautiful cartwheel, but you get up to where he is. You're kind of like next to him or right behind him.
There's a reason why.
Falco, command! Falco, command!
Well, that's what I was about to do. I was like, I
I'm
see all
walking
this
down the
happening.
hallway and I'm like, wow. Alright.
It's like a
As I
circus.
turn around
He's just
and I'm
like
just gonna
panicking and running. And,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep looking back in this cave and maybe find a sconce to start lighting if there was
Okay, it's not a cave. It's a
or
very.
this temple, but I'm assuming there's sconces that
Yeah.
might have.
I could.
Oh, in the hallway?
Yeah, or
I could
Yeah,
cast
back in the
web
room
on
where-
him and
The
try to
big
just-
room that you guys
Yes.
came in? Yeah,
Go for it.
absolutely.
I'm gonna
There's a
cast
few
Do it.
sconces.
so I want to light up the room. Just
This room is very large. It's probably 100
First
feet
level
across.
spell
Okay.
Mine.
Mostly empty, mostly just abandoned. This room has not been used in many, many years, and you can kind of guess because Wave Echo Cave has not been found or used in many, many years.
Oh, so we're celebrities.
This seems like it was kind of a staging or an
Contact
in-between
legends.
room as things were shipped back and forth or things like that.
Still, alright. Good
I
idea
s-
then, lighting up things up then, okay.
I see all this happening, and I'm just like, my eyes get really big, and I'm just like, ugh. And my hand turns blue, and I kind of and hit do command, and I
Okay.
just yell.
What's the save?
15 wisdom.
He's an old guy.
He could
Is
be
it
very
bad?
Very
wise.
wise?
Yeah, I don't know.
He rolled a natural 15.
Oh, okay.
So I'll say that there's no pluses or minuses.
Okay, yeah. So
And he
still
just
that,
woke up.
but that saves because it
He
is a
did
15.
just wake up. I'll say it's -1 because he just woke up.
Oh.
he's throwing us a bone.
Oh. Fine. Okay. And I just yell halt.
Okay, so in midst, he looks back and sees Artemis there, right next to him. He's like, ah, and just keeps shuffling and mumbling something to himself. And then just, nah, fuck!
And from where I'm at, I just go halt, and I go. And I just keep looking at him, and I go.
He's standing
Then I
there, you
look-
can see, he's just like, "Ah."
And then you guys were with him. Now I go.
Okay, so I'll just walk so that I'm in front of him
Uh-huh.
and making eye contact. And like,
That was
we're not here to
ridiculous.
hurt you. We just escaped from Wave Echo Cave. Where are we?
Well, first of all, who the fuck are you? You should know where you are.
We went
Certainly
through a portal.
illustrates the diversity of the word.
So he hasn't seen the portal.
Huh?
The old guy.
God, he
hasn't
was
seen
sleeping.
it. So,
But he would have to know about it if he was guarding it.
right.
So we were told that the portal would bring us to Neverwinter.
Yeah, that's where you are.
Okay.
I would assume so. So is it safe to
So
assume?
confirmed.
Yeah. What was the guy's name that we? Sildar.
There was a Sildar.
So
So is it safe to assume Sildar's on the other side of this door? Let's go talk to him.
On the side that you just came from?
No,
No.
not the side we came. The side you're headed to, old timer.
That would be our side.
Yeah.
You said the other side.
Yeah, the other side of this hallway that you're running down. We're on one side, the other side would be the
side I'm going
opposite.
to- the side I'm going to?
Son of a bitch! Let's just go talk to Sildar, shall we?
Whoa.
Are you guys going west or east?
Simmer down now. Simmer down.
I don't know Sildar myself, but we're in Neverwinter, yeah.
So
What do you want?
let's go talk
Boy.
to Sildar. Alright, and I'm gonna huck him over my shoulder and I'm just gonna start walking.
He's got partial like rigor mortis, so. So you just pick him
I'm
up.
gonna remove his weapon
What's
from him.
what's the time duration on command?
10 minutes? Or is it
round.
concentration?
I'm sorry. It's concentration, and it's up to like an hour, I think.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that'll do.
Concentration.
Tenchi
That'll preach.
issue more
Wait,
commands.
wait.
1 round.
It's one round.
Wait, one round. I thought. Sorry, I
Okay,
was
so
thinking
6
of.
seconds.
Yeah.
So as you throw him over your shoulder, you can feel his body kind of relax, and he starts like trying to elbow and bite you, and
I'm just
I
like,
was thinking whole person. Sorry.
And I've got his weapon
yeah.
in my other hand,
it's only-
and we're just walking. Let's go
Just give
talk
me a
to
symbol.
Better with real cheese.
Come on.
It's still
One.
I'm curious.
Okay, so that is
it is
a
gluten free too.
Thank you.
17.
Yeah. Okay, you're holding on to him. He's thrown over your shoulder like a bag. Yeah. He doesn't have any weapons. He's tired
He's
now.
like
he just
feebly
woke up.
trying to monkey fist me
He
in the
might
back.
have pissed himself a little bit.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That's what that smell is.
That tracks.
Did you have asparagus yesterday?
I'm trying to be healthier.
It's the beef juice.
Okay, so you have this guy over your shoulder. You're going down this long hallway. There's a couple doors to your left and right, and then one down at the end of the hall.
We're just gonna. I'm just gonna keep walking to the end of the
Val
hall
loots
door.
all the rooms.
Yeah, slowly.
As I'm holding him and walking. What's your name?
Frederick.
Frederick, I'm Phil. Nice to meet you. This is my friends. And then we're just gonna keep walking.
Wait, do we have a group name as the
The
You
short
guys-
eaters.
you guys
The
never-
starter of
The exceptional peasants.
Oh right.
So far, it was that or the heroes of Phandelver.
Okay.
Well, now,
Yeah.
I did use, I have a powder.
we started out as.
You may have heard of us as the exceptional peasants.
Who
Possibly.
saved
You
them?
guys are the exceptional peasants.
And I put it.
That would be us. Unfortunate name.
I've heard a couple things about you. Not really an exaggerant name, I have to say for myself.
Yeah, it wasn't my idea, but
They might try to eat us.
so we've just come back from our most recent contract to clear out Wayvico Cave. It's much safer now. So we've.
Are you telling me? So he's just like dangling. His face is like in your back, actually probably in your ass. He's a human, you're a dwarf. So his face is in your ass.
I'm
having
a
a
very
conversation
large
with him.
dwarf though.
Weren't you holding
So-
on to something for a while?
The bag of grain.
Yeah, I've got a bag of grain in one shoulder and him on the other shoulder.
He's just ripping on the back. Having a conversation with you. Yeah. And he says, you were the one sent to Wayback, okay?
Aye, that was us. You might know Gundren if you've heard of our mission. He's over there.
Everybody's heard of Crazy Gundren.
Yes.
And Gundren says, fuck you!
Yeah. So yeah, I'm still walking.
Gundren, you're not helping us make any friends right now.
I see you are acquainted with Frederick.
Gundren and his brother kind of chuckle and says, we never really had too many friends in Neverwinter. It was always seen as kind of, and you kind of remember the rumors of the crazy Gundren looking for this cave, saying that he's found it. It's kind of like that old crazy miner kind of reputation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So turns out he's not so cracked after all. Turns out he might have known a thing or two.
And the brother just kind of super green. I mean, if you've seen a beard smile before, these guys are ready for their fucking payment now. They're gonna cash in, then they're gonna get drunk.
What are they cashing in? I can't even remember.
They're just
On reputation.
yeah,
Yeah.
they have been labeled as the crazy
The
guys.
village idiots and the conspiracy theorists.
Yeah, which
Oh, I get it.
many people for hundreds of years
What was the conspiracy?
been
Wayback
they've been
Cave
looking
is the
for
legend.
Wayback Cave.
Oh, gotcha.
We found it.
Yeah, you guys
We
are
are
kind of
legends.
trying to piece together 3 years ago information to now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it turns out all of that was true. We found it. And then I imagine Val's is gonna kind of like dangle the hexagonal key.
Yes, nice, awesome. So you guys came through the portal. That's amazing. That portal hasn't been opened, and so he's slowing his anger down a little bit and starting to put pieces together. And he says, "Well, I guess you want to see the captain then." As he's still like dangling.
This makes
He's
Face planted in your
he's
ass.
that way.
Yep.
Well,
He's
now
kind
that
of dragging his finger on the floor.
we're kind of like stop. Now that I see that you've calmed down, would you like to walk on your own accord now? Now that we've had a moment to breathe,
And you know you're not gonna die.
we're not gonna hurt you.
Well, honestly, I don't mind being carried. If one of the taller people can carry me, these bones
I'm gonna
aren't
set
the,
him down
aren't the
and
youngest,
keep walking.
You know? Flops down. He slowly kind
Falco
of gets
picks
up to
him
his
up.
feet.
Well, I help him up.
Falco comes up and goes, "Oh, it's nice to meet her.
Around your
A
shoulders?
good young gentleman that knows how to be a gentleman, you know."
You're not young though, right? But you're younger than him.
Yeah, he's young. He just kind of like leans on you a little bit and then just kind of walks next to you.
Come on.
See, there's a lot of respect in this one. He's just walking next to you guys. Goes towards the door. Kind of gives it a bang, bang, bang. And the door opens and there's another guard there that says, "What are you doing? You're supposed to be on post." And he just kind of points behind him and says, "Oh." The other guard's like, "Oh shit." There's not supposed to be 10 people, but yeah, behind the door. He explains, "These guys just came through the portal."
Couldn't really stop.
The other guard says, "What the fuck you mean they came through the
You
portal?"
want some, Cyrus?
I know, that's what I said too. They need to see the captain. They need to go up the chains. So they take you guys through a series of turns, rooms, whatever, up to a room where their captain is.
I like starting to be wary now that the euphoria of being out of the cave has worn off, and I'm like looking around behind us and everything, and just every time I go past a door, I'm looking in to see if there's anything threatening.
Most of the doors are closed. There might be one or two that happens to be open. They seem pretty office-ish, or
Okay.
not a threat. You get the idea that you're inside a castle. You're very much in a castle setting. So they're just taking you, they're just taking you down the hallways, down the passages to meet their superior.
Okay. And nobody's drawing weapons or anything.
No. I mean, they have weapons on them. They're armored guards. You see guards going by, whatever. But nobody's alerted now that you have two guards walking
I'll
with
just
you.
be watching their hands the whole time we're walking.
Sweet.
Val is
Let
still
them try.
living.
From every group.
Okay, so we're meeting the captain then?
Yeah, so you go before the captain, a big strapping dude. He's sitting at a desk. He looks up and he says, "What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on post." And again, he just rolls his eyes, and the other guy says, just points at the old guy, backs off, and leaves. So the old guy comes, I know. Fuck if I know, but these guys just came through the portal. He kind of widens the door to show you guys, and the captain just leans back in his seat. The portal, you said. Your portal. The one you're assigned to. And he says, yep, my portal.
That's the one.
And he says,
Are there other portals?
back to your post. The old guy says, nice to meet you. Fuck off. And he leaves. Yeah.
Did we leave,
Pleasant gentleman.
did we leave that portal on?
It was open when you guys left.
Oh, that's not a good thing.
So
Val brought the key with her though, so I imagine it closes down once it.
the key was still in when you guys left.
Oh, was it? Oh.
Ooh, that's
No. I mean, now it's open.
Yeah. So old guy leaves. You guys are here with their captain. In a room that's very much an office room. There's weapons and stuff like that, but it's very much an officer's quarters. Where are you guys from? Who are you?
We're the heroes of Phandelver. We've just cleared Wave Echo Cave. We need to meet with the Lord's Alliance and Nyx and Sildar.
You're the heroes of Phandelver, and you just cleared Wave Echo Cave.
Yes, sir.
He
I'm about to send it up.
He kind of slides his chair back a little bit and relaxes, but like there's this questioning, like
Am I
disbelieving
getting
look
pranked?
on his face.
Like we don't actually look that impressive.
A little bit of that, but a little bit of how is this possible? Yeah.
To that effect, speaking of Phandelver, we've got some supplies to ship out that way. So if we could go ahead and get hooked up with the Lord's Alliance, so we could do that, I think this could be put to good use.
Absolutely, if that's the case. How can I verify your identities?
We've got Gundren with us.
Gundren kind of pops into the doorway. Everything checks out. He explains that he's Gundren, and a lot of people kind of have seen his face because he's run around town advertising, trying to drum up support and stuff like that. And the captain goes, "Oh, fuck." Because that obviously just verifies as well as gives him another problem to deal with. So he stands up slowly, says, and starts kind of gathering some shit together. Grabs a couple papers. He says, "Follow me. I'll take you to Lord's Alliance." So he takes you through this. This is the castle. This is Neverwinter Castle. So he's going to take you kind of a short way out. Again, it's very bustle, busy. Lots of guards. Lots of happenings going on. No one's alert, or no one's giving you any troubles. Everybody's just kind of curiously looking at you. There's this quandary of what is this group? We haven't seen them before. Why don't they look like us? You know, all the questioning looks.
We also probably smell really awful because
You guys
were in
are
the cave
horrible.
For a while.
You guys have been in a
We
cave
could
for
use it.
And Phil is just
We could
pissed
use
off.
it
2
in.
weeks.
like
Yeah.
a spa.
And we
Yeah.
all have like zombie blood and
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You guys are horrible.
We literally
So
have
are
death
we
on us.
bathing before we see the?
Nope.
You guys are headed straight to Sildar as far as.
Sweet.
I don't imagine he would mind too
I
much.
hope he's in the middle of dinner.
knowing that
Hopefully
what our
he can give us,
yeah, some accommodations.
accommodations.
Well, actually, on that point, what time is it? Are we like?
You guys
3
haven't
a.m.?
left the castle yet, but you can. There are a couple windows. It's daylight.
It's daylight.
Yeah.
We forgot about Abby and Aiden today.
Oh, we do. So much going on. Okay. We'll get them. Maybe
I'll
in
talk to
20
you
miles
after.
on that.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys make your way outside of the castle and wander your way towards Alliance. It's not very far away. 15-20 minute hike. Again, through passerbyers, not peasants. Yeah, civilians. Yeah, just kind of really stopping as they're walking. Like, what is this? Especially the ones down there. Just really kind of taking in the scene. You get to Lord's
Just kind
Alliance.
of wink at him. You are welcome.
You get to Lord's Alliance, walk in. Again, you remember this big, large, wooden, open room. Everything's kind of, it's almost like a large open dining area. This is where you guys have kind of had a brawl or two before and some training. This is this area. So you walk in, there's like a bar area in the back. Everything is, it's not super crowded, not super busy, but there's some pedestrians, there's some people. Everything stops, becomes dead quiet. The captain says, "Bringing these guys to Sildar. Where is he at?" One of the guys, just very quiet. "I'll go get him." Everything just kind of is still quiet. You guys do anything while you wait?
everybody's just staring at us.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I'm just gonna wait, tap my foot.
Elevator music
So beers? Anybody?
So
Let's go to the
describe
bar.
where are we right now?
in the Lord's Alliance.
In their the main, basically their main hall.
Which is just a
Is
clubhouse,
this
right?
the castle?
Clubhouse, yeah.
No, we left the castle.
Oh,
So this
yeah.
is just another high,
Yeah.
or well established. Not I guess
It's
it's
like a
castle.
military club.
Is there a bar there?
Oh, okay.
There
There
you go,
better
yeah.
be.
I would like a beer.
Yeah, I would like a beer.
So Ailson,
So yeah, several of you just super quiet.
Belly
Like,
up to the bar.
two,
Ales,
yeah.
I'm thirsty.
Ale
So you guys,
and
a
one of the
couple of
hard.
you
I
hobble
mean-
up to the bar there, and
I can pull out a couple coins and just flash them to the bartender and be like, keep them coming.
so the ranger is Norley.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
at the Lord's
Okay,
Alliance.
so-
at the
Kara
bar.
wants to do something.
I want to do something. I'm gonna not go in the bar. I'm gonna stand in front of the door, like there's like a road or whatever.
Inside or outside?
Outside.
Okay.
There's like a road or whatever you'd say, like in front of it. I'm gonna use this card.
Are you jumping on the roof again?
No.
No,
I'm gonna use this card, and Larry trots up with our cart.
Oh my god!
Read it.
Well done.
It's the fortuitous circumstance.
Oh,
So, as you guys are inside,
That's
about to get beers,
That's fantastic.
there's like
Kara.
noises going on.
You just
Kara,
made an inspiration.
Kara just happens, or not Kara, Arnor
no,
happens to just turn around, just kind of like wanting to get a fresh breath of air. Steps outside and says, "Oh my God!" There's a farmer
Yeah.
who found Larry,
Brought it back
and he's got a cart full of fruits and vegetables.
Oh,
I love
walking
it.
by.
oh my god.
Well
All of a sudden,
done.
Larry yanks away from his farmer friend. Farmer's like, "What the hell?" And Larry goes right up to you and just like buries his head into you. I love it.
That is awesome.
Yes. So you guys now have Larry. Larry's head is like half wedged through the, like his shoulders are in the door and his head's just like nuzzling all of you
I'm gonna
guys.
look back. My forge!
You know, put it on the blanket or
You're a
There's no forge there. It's just full of fruits and vegetables.
No, it should have been him in the cart, right?
Yeah, my forge is in the cart that Larry's
There's
in.
no forge there.
It's buried in fruits and veggies. If
That
it-
sucks.
if it's-
I think John is saying we left the cart too long.
It's been,
Oh.
You guys left it alone.
Darn it! Okay.
it's been a few weeks.
Well,
You could talk to the farmer.
Anyway.
we got Larry back.
I was gonna say, can't that be part of her, the card? Is
Larry's not a
that,
whole lot of use to us without the cart. Yeah.
All right, so you guys are now having drinks with a donkey
At our
half
table.
inside the Lord's Alliance. I love this so much. Sildar comes running down. He's like, "Holy shit! You guys made it. You're here. I mean, damn, you're here."
Yeah, if you got a bathhouse in this club of yours.
Again, so he quickly orders rounds. Says it's all on him. We'll hook you up with rooms, whatever you need.
David's rip.
Your
Fantastic.
live amazing Falco kind of gives you like brotherly hugs at a distance, maybe just a forearm, like kind of thing, you know.
Maybe elbow.
Keeping his face away.
Kyle did. Says all of you made it. You're all alive. You're all here.
Yeah, we didn't lose a one.
You cleared. You did your
It was a
mission.
little iffy there for him.
Again,
We,
Gundren.
we not only didn't lose anybody, but we gained a few.
gained a few. Yeah. So Gundren and his brother come in here and just like forcibly hug Sildar. Just both of them on each side. It's like that.
Dwarf
Yeah,
sandwich.
dwarf sandwich. So it's still
Oh, God.
You know, tapping them on the head, you know, so
that's
wonderful. Oh, that's nasty. Peter.
Oh, Peter, that's
just
nasty.
So yeah. So again, there's just and the room kind of starts erupting into cheers and drinking, music. Very jovial moment here. And at that point, we'll take a break.
Awesome.
Dude, super cool.
John, do you have headphones with an audio jack?
Bye.
John is
Are you have those anymore?
I just realized that
Like mean like earbuds?
any audio with a jack,
Okay, so get
Like male, female jack.
male jack.
So just headphones, right?
Yeah, just headphones.
Okay, yeah. I did that.
Yeah, I haven't used headphones with a jack in.
Oh yeah, because you and I always do the
Yeah.
Bluetooth, yeah.
But I just realized that
Well, also, I'm like,
you can't run that.